Hey, what is going on, everybody? Hope you are having an amazing day. Today, I am going to talk about Pokemon promos. Are they the new thing that you should be investing in, or is there a brand new market for them, or is it just some kind of buyout hype craze that's going to die off in a few weeks? We're going to look into some of these promos and we are going to decipher what is happening in the market in this video. So, as of lately, we have been seeing a lot of buyouts with popular Sword and Shield promos because Sword and Shield is basically out of print at this point. You may see some small restocks on the Pokemon Center website or on other big box retailers. Like just recently, I seen a 2-pack. It was at Target. They had Silver Tempest on one side and Lost Origin on the other side. It was just one of each of the 2 packs, and that's pretty much all that I'm seeing is just single packs, small blisters, and that's pretty much all you're going to get from Sword and Shield at this point, unless you find some older tins, which are hard to come by right now. So, since the most recent restocks are pretty much all single packs, we are seeing a surge in promos because a lot of the products, the collection boxes, the tins, the ETBs, we are not going to see the promos anymore because those products are most likely completely gone, and what is out in the world is what is out in the world at this point. These promos are kind of taking off. We are seeing some Scarlet and Violet promos also doing pretty decent, but for the most part, a lot of these big price surges and buyouts are in the Sword and Shield era right now. So, what are we taking away from this market right now? I say that we should wait these things out. A lot of these buyouts are in the moment. It is to get people like casual casual checkers of the market, I guess is what you would call them, to get them to buy the cards that they want because they are seeing the price go up 5, 10, 20, $30 at a time. And I think that's what we've seen with the Hidden Fates Stained Birds promo. That thing has gone through the roof because of its unique art style. There's not really much else like it, if anything, honestly. So I say things like that warrant a price increase, but to the point of what it went to, I do not agree with. I think it ended up hitting somewhere in the hundreds. I don't think it went over 200 for the promo, but geez Louise, man, let me tell you. I think it's at 80 right now. I think that's still a little pricey. I feel like I could see it settle in the 60s, and it'll probably start to go up again from there because, like I said, Sword and Shield, what is out there is what is out there. You will probably not see any sealed products unless it is on the secondary market for Sword and Shield. So at this point, what I suggest is to look and see if there's any promos of Pokemon that you really like out there that have not been skyrocketed to the moon yet. At least pick up a single or two of something that you enjoy before something does fly off the rails and make its price go through the roof. A lot of the things that have inflated in price now are most likely going to go down. So you can wait that out. There's no guarantees that it will go down, but most likely, whenever you see large surges of, say, 100% or a 200% increase in a card's value, it'll most likely come right back down, not to where it was before, but way better than what it has been manipulated to. Now, can we see some kind of market specifically for promos? And I say yes. I feel like we are seeing this market right now. I feel like it is happening in real time. We are seeing Scarlet and Violet promos starting to take off a little bit because people are scared of what is happening with Sword and Shield now that Scarlet and Violet is over. We will see more Scarlet and Violet sets being printed for probably a year to 2 years, but we might not see the large amount of ETBs, collection boxes, and tins that contain some of the promos that people really, really want. Like I believe right now the Victini promo in the illustration box is doing pretty great. The Eevee from the Prismatic Evolutions ETB is doing awesome. The Snorlax from 151, those ETBs, I believe, are going to face the same fate that the Stained Birds card has faced eventually down the line because of how sought after and rare that ETB is getting. Another one that I think is going to be a sleeper is the Charmander from Obsidian Flames. I know the Pokemon Center version of that card is ridiculously priced, and I do not see that going down much more like in the future. So I think the next best thing for that is to get the unstamped version, which I believe is around $25 at the moment, but with how scarce those Obsidian Flames ETBs seem to be, I feel like that card has major potential for a manipulation in the future. If that's something you would like to take advantage of, it's something you want to just keep in your binder, I think I'm just going to keep one in my binder because I love the look of that card. Now, promos, I believe, are something that has a lot of collectability to them, not like a typical single, because promos, they feel like they are very abundant in the beginning, but once that specific product is gone, it is gone. And that gives the card, the promo that comes with it, all the room in the world to grow. And my big argument with promos is that you have to have that specific product that the promo comes in to get it. It's not like trying to get an illustration rare out of a, we'll say, temporal forces. You have booster packs, blisters, ETBs, tins, booster bundles with a chance to get that card that you want. With the promo, you have the specific box that it comes in, and that is your only opportunity to get it. That is why I think that a market for promos is kind of inevitable to happen. If it doesn't happen in the future, then it is happening right now because we're seeing it happen with Sword and Shield promos. And I think Scarlet and Violet is just going to take it to the next level because it is done now. And I believe the promos are much better looking than what we have gotten in Sword and Shield for the most part. So promos definitely have a place in the investing world and in the Pokemon market, but it is still in its beginning stages, in my personal opinion. We are new to ETBs, and I believe that we're going to see people collect every single promo of ETB, of the ETB era, I guess. We're going to see people collect every, we'll say, illustration rare collector box promo now that we have the Victini illustration box. So the promos are definitely getting nicer. The art is getting much more on par with what is in packs. And I truly think that there is a market coming for these promos. So, seriously, thank you all for watching. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this. I'm recording on Friday. I might just drop it on Saturday. So, you guys can have a weekend video as well. But I try to upload every day, and I'm trying to do multiple times a day, but for sure, everyday uploads is guaranteed. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, y'all.